Hey YouTube, it's Trina and I'm here for my weekly weigh-in. Now before we start, I am going to mention one thing. My scale broke last week. Completely broke. Couldn't get it turned on, so I bought a new one. So I'm not quite certain if my weigh-in this week is accurate. Like, I don't know if my old scale was weighing differently than this one does. Maybe it wasn't accurate or not. So I'm just going to go with what this is. It is what it is. I don't know if it's accurate because last week I weighed in at 262.8 and this morning I weighed in at 264.2. So it says I gained 1.4 pounds and I'm pretty sure, like the way I ate this week, I'm pretty sure I did not gain 1.4 pounds. So I am thinking the scales weigh differently, but I'm just going to go with that weight and just start from there with that scale. So unfortunately I did have to put in that I did gain 1.4 pounds. So we'll just go from there. Now one of my goals this week was to not eat all of my weekly 49-point allowance, and that was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I ended up eating all of them. Like I said, it was a lot harder. I made a few mistakes this week, so I'm just going to start fresh this coming week, and I think my goal for this week is just to have 5 points left. I'm not going to go too wild because I'm better with little goals. But some of the mistakes I made twice this week, I had something and I didn't calculate the points beforehand, and I thought that it was going to be lower than it was. I had these little caramel little cakes that come in packs of 2. I thought 4 or 5 points at the most, and they were 7. And then my husband and I went to Tim Hortons and I got a hot chocolate, and at home when I make one of my Keurig, hot chocolates are like 2 points and this one was 6. So I think I'm going to stop doing that. If I don't know the points, I'm not going to get it. So that was a mistake. Let's see, I did have a Coke this week. We went to a friend's house last night. We were helping them out with some stuff, and for supper they ordered pizza, and they didn't have any diet Coke there, so I did have one. So I think I'm usually around 1 every 2 weeks, so I don't think that's too bad. And let's see, one more thing I did a little different this week is every morning I have maple brown sugar oatmeal, I think it is. It's not the best, I know. I should have plain, but it comes in the prepackaged and you just add hot water, and I know I'm lazy, so I do that. But there's been a lot of research about coconut oil. I know there's been some debate, but I've read that it's actually quite good for you and helps you lose weight. So I've been putting a teaspoon of this in with my maple oatmeal. It tastes so good. Just add some creaminess and some, like it tastes like coconut. So I've been doing that. I'm thinking, why not? Give it a try, and we'll see if it actually helps. And then another thing this week too is I did some reading, and I don't know if you remember this guy. I forget his name. He used to be on Oprah and he used to do Clean Sweep, and he wrote a book, something about "Does this clutter make my butt look big?" or something like that. And I did read it, and then I was reading in a magazine, and I can't remember where it is now, but it was saying how they did a study with people on their desks on their office, and they said people that kept their desk clean and decluttered seemed to be able to control their diet better, I guess. I don't know if it's the clutter around you makes you less focused. I don't know. So I kept thinking, like, I have so much organizing to do here. There's a lot of stuff I need to get rid of, declutter. So that's one of my goals, because I kind of agree with that. If you're so focused on the clutter around you, then I think it's harder to focus on your diet and your exercise. So I'm not going to try to do it in 1 week or whatever, but I'm just going to gradually try to do a little bit of organizing every day, try to get my place organized, try to purge what I don't need, and I'm thinking that will help. I can be more focused on more important things. So that's, one of a little goal. So I'm going to try really hard this week not to use all my points, to have 5 left. I know that's not very much, but I'm just thinking small steps, which just always seems to work better for me. So that's my goal this week, and I actually know now that it's going to be harder than I thought. So that's the goal, and also to do some cleaning. And I also I did some walking this week. Our car broke down, so we had to drive to the garage and we walked home. So that was about 45 minutes. And then I also did some kettlebell things. This is one move. It's like a swing move or something. And so I did it in 1 minute increments, and I was going to do 5 minutes, but I got to the 4th time and I'm like, that's it, I can't do this anymore, because it works your entire body, and I was like out of breath after like a minute. So I'm going to try to continue to do that, and maybe do some DVDs. I say that every week, and I'm going to try every week. So anyway, so that was my past week, and I'm hoping this week will be better. Like I said, I'm going to try to calculate points before I eat something, do some more exercise, and just do some decluttering, a little bit at a time. So anyway, so that was my week. I hope you all had good weeks. Like this video, thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see next week's weigh-in, and thanks for watching. Bye.